Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through how to use Figma Styles and Libraries, a powerful way to supercharge your design workflow. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know how to pull in ready-made design assets, create consistent styles, and really streamline your projects, whether you're working solo or collaborating with a team. Let's jump right in and break it all down together. To get started, we need to add some libraries to our project in Figma. On the left-hand panel, you'll find a tab called Assets. Go ahead and click on that. This is where Figma organizes all your reusable elements, like components and libraries, so you can access them whenever you need. Within the assets, you might notice two main categories, components and UI kits. UI kits are essentially collections of pre-made design elements. Imagine them as a box of Legos specifically built to snap into your project. Let's select the UI kits option to see what's available. You might see things like material design kits, device frames, or even style libraries tailored for different brands or platforms. Choose a UI kit that fits your needs for the project. To bring it in, simply select one from the list and drag it right onto your frame. Easy as that. Now, Figma might pop up a license agreement window. This is just to make sure you're aware of how you can use these assets. Read through it if you want, but for most basic kits, you can just click Agree to move forward. This step is important because it helps keep everything legal and clear, especially if you're working on commercial projects. Once the library is in, it's time to explore styles. This is where Figma can really save you time and help create a unified look across your designs. Navigate up to the top menu and find the Styles section. Here you'll see options for creating a range of styles: text, color, effects, and layout grids. Styles are basically templates for your design attributes, so you don't have to manually set things like fonts or button shadows over and over again. Today we're going to focus on effects styles to give you a hands-on demo. First, find the ++ button or the Create Style option. Click on that and then select Effects from the menu. It might sound fancy, but effects just mean things like shadows, blurs, or glows. Give your new style a descriptive name, something like Button Shadow, so you can easily reuse it later. Now in the Properties panel, you'll see various settings. For this demo, let's try out a drop shadow. You can adjust its color, blur, placement, really make it your own. Take a moment to tinker with the sliders and see how the shadow looks on your element. When you're happy, click Create Style. Think of this like saving a favorite recipe. Next time you need the same look, all the ingredients are already set. To apply your new effect style, just select an object on your canvas, then head back to the Effects section. Find the style you just created, and with a single click, you'll see it instantly applied. This is such a time saver, especially as your projects get bigger and you need to make global changes. And that's it, you've just leveled up your Figma skills with styles and libraries. Having these things set up not only keeps your design consistent, but also lets you iterate much faster. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit that like button and leave a comment if you have any questions or want to share your own style tips. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical design tutorials just like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.